Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. This is your host Ram, welcoming you to your favorite cricket show, the Cricket Happening Show. And yes, I'm still under the weather a bit, but yeah, nevertheless, I can still go. And well, as far as today's Cricket Happening Show is concerned, well, definitely it is going to be England versus Pakistan. There's no doubt about it. And well, what a match it is turning out to be. In fact, Pakistan took the lead today. In fact, it was quick work by Yasir Shah in the morning as England were all out for 272, conceding a lead of 67 runs. And Yasir Shah got 6 wickets. And after that, Pakistan batted in their second leg, and they are doing a good job. Their score is 214 for 8. Pakistan finished at stumps with Pakistan leading by 281 runs going into the fourth day. And I can tell you one thing, that the ball is turning. One would remember Yasir Shah on a not so turning wicket. Actually, when the pitch was not turning, he picked up 6 wickets. And now we have seen Moeen Ali was able to spin the ball well, and there is a lot of turn in the wicket too. So that's not good news for England, and it's only essential that England really put a sort of a stop on this Pakistan innings, because they're already 281 runs ahead, and I think that is going to be something. It's going to be a stiff task for England while chasing a target that is going to be set by Pakistan. But a cracker of a day coming up, I would say. But let's look at the England innings here. So what happened today is it all started at the overnight score at 7 for 253. Chris Woakes and Broad was the craze. Wahab Riaz actually Broad hit a boundary. It riled Wahab Riaz. Wahab Riaz tested Broad with some short deliveries, and then finally clattered his stumps for 17 with 1-4. So that was Broad gone. And Yasir Shah picked up the wicket of Stephen Finn by getting him LBW. Ball was run out for 4, and that left Chris Woakes unfortunately not out on 35 with 4 boundaries, 272 all out. So Pakistan doing a fine job here to actually get the England innings wind up very quickly. So 67 runs slayed, and as I said, Yasir Shah 29 overs, 6 maidens, 72 runs and 6 wickets. Tremendous bowling spell from Yasir Shah. Now Pakistan got into bat with 67 runs to the lead, and England Stuart Broad drew fresh blood by actually getting Mohammad Hafiz caught pretty early in the piece, caught by Root on the bowling of Broad for naught. So that was a disaster for Mohammad Hafiz. So he was gone 2 for 1, and then Shan Masood and Azhar Ali were at the crease. Well, Shan Masood definitely was playing a very grinding knock there, and Azhar Ali also was doing the same, and both were really chiseling together a partnership after the early loss of Mohammad Hafiz, as the score slowly moved on to 44. And this was the time at 44 for 1. It looked like both Shan Masood and Azhar Ali were doing a decent job, and that was the time the man who definitely has put himself on the honors board, no doubt about it, as we all know, and that was we are talking about Chris Woakes, who went on to take 11 wicket back today, and what a tremendous spell of bowling from Chris Woakes. I mean, he's been improving in leaps and bounds, and let's see what he did. He first disturbed that partnership by first getting rid of. Now this was very well worked out. Shan Masood was really tested with the ball coming in, and suddenly we saw Woakes get a ball to waft away from Shan Masood, and Masood got sucked into it. He pitched it up, and Shan Masood, going for the drive, was caught by Cook for 24 with 3 boundaries, which made it 44 for 2. And also Azhar Ali was beautifully taken LBW by Chris Woakes for 23 with 3 boundaries, and suddenly this Pakistan innings fell into a real hole at 59 for 3. And then there was more disaster. Misbah ul Haq the captain of the team who made a century to put himself on the honours board, today disappointed the crowd. In fact, Moeen Ali was the bowler, and Misbah was trying to get into the same vein as what he did in the first innings, where he went after Moeen Ali. But this time Moeen Ali won the battle, and Misbah tried to hit him over the mid-wicket region, and Alex Hales took a good running catch, and Misbah was out for naught, and that made things pretty difficult for Pakistan, with the score on 60 for 4, as Asad Shafiq and Younis Khan were the two new batsmen at the crease. So and after that, Younis Khan and Asad Shafiq started putting together a good partnership. From 60 for 4, they took the score on to, they added another 69 runs. And Asad Shafiq, as I said, I would really call him as a Mr. Consistent for Pakistan. He has been doing a wonderful job. He did well in the first innings too, and we saw that Asad Shafiq once again showing some very, very good technique, whether it be pace or spin, was playing very well. And also at the other end, Younis Khan was really made to jump, especially by Ball and Chris Woakes. They were really testing Younis Khan, but Younis Khan was hanging in there. But as I said, Younis Khan has a huge backlift too, and Younis Khan was really, really he was not really playing with the confidence. He was, every time he had to jump in, there was a lot of jumping going on if you look at the Younis Khan's knock. And Younis Khan, I wouldn't say it's a convincing innings from Younis Khan, but nevertheless he managed to hang around there. But then finally it was Moeen Ali who forced Younis Khan to chop onto his stumps for 25 with 3 boundaries. After that we have Asad Shafiq contributing 49. Was clean bowled by Woakes. A very wonderful delivery from Chris Woakes, getting to hit the timber of Asad Shafiq, but not before Asad Shafiq played a technically impressive innings of 49 with 8 boundaries. Sarfraz Ahmed Sarfraz Ahmed got good company from Yasir Shah, and Yasir Shah also has shown that he is no rabbit with the bat, as Sarfraz Ahmed at the other end was the one who was playing the strokes. But also Sarfraz Ahmed was not really trying to play a lot of big strokes. In fact, he hit 3 fours, but he contributed, I thought, a valuable 45 in the lower middle order with 3 boundaries. And then Chris Woakes went on to nip the wicket of Wahab Riaz by getting him caught for naught just before close of play. And then finally we saw Yasir Shah play with some lot of confidence when he was actually stroking the ball, as he collected an unbeaten 30 with 5 boundaries. Mohammad Amir was not out on naught, and Pakistan were 214 for 8 at close of play on the 3rd day of the first test match here at the Lord's Cricket Ground. And 214, that means there were 281 runs in front. And as I said, tomorrow is going to be a cracker of a day. The pitch, as I said, Yasir Shah, who is batting right now on 30, is the one who did the damage, and he actually got the ball to turn on a batting pitch. And now, after seeing Moeen Ali bowl, one definitely sees there are signs that the ball is definitely turning, and one shudders to think as to how England, so it would be really coming to some great skills for England as and when they are going to chase a target tomorrow. It's also essential that 281 is already reached. Mickey Arthur, the English coach, the Pakistan coach, has said that they should get something over 300 runs, and that I think would definitely put a lot in favor of Pakistan. Put a lot of things in favor of Pakistan. And also on a note here, let's talk about Chris Woakes. 17 overs, 6 maidens, 31 runs and 5 wickets. Splendid bowling from him. We have seen a lot of variety with Woakes. Woakes uses the crease very well while bowling. He gets the ball to really dig in, and he has done a fine job. 2 wickets for 49 for Moeen Ali, and 1 wicket to Broad. Also, in fact, one thing that one was wondering is that Chris Woakes was the best bowler in the first innings. What was the reason the English captain Alistair Cook did not give him the new ball? In fact, he had Broad and Ball actually sharing the new ball instead of Woakes. So, but once he came back during the luncheon, after the luncheon session, we saw what Chris Woakes could do. So probably, I think I have to say that Alistair Cook has probably lost a trick in the plan there, because if he had actually, one would have probably, I would have loved to see Woakes and Broad actually operate with the new ball. One does not know why, but I thought Chris Woakes, who took the maximum number of wickets, but nevertheless, he has gone on to the honours board with 5 wickets for 31, so 11 wickets in the match. As I said, this happened 40 years back when Ian Botham did it, so it's a great honour for Chris Woakes, and Woakes definitely is turning out to be a wonderful bowler for England now. And as I said, now the onus is going to be tomorrow on Pakistan, on England to nip up the wickets. Now Yasir Shah he has played well. I thought he's still playing well. But they definitely have the tail, and I don't think England should even allow Pakistan to go to 300, because that will be a psychological pressure on England. But nevertheless, as I said, a cracker of a day coming up tomorrow. That is on the 4th day of the first Test match at the Lord's Cricket Ground, and one can't wait to watch it. Tomorrow, a real cracker of a day, because England are one has to see as to how much Pakistan can make and what is the target given to England. And also, as I said, the ball is turning now, and it's going to be a real test for the Englishman against Yasir Shah for sure. Well, dear fans and subscribers, that really puts a wrap on this Cricket Happening show of mine. Hope you all enjoyed it. And as I said, yesterday I couldn't do some tweeting, unfortunately, because of my ill health. But I will definitely do some tweeting today, so keep an eye on my tweets. Thanks for your company, and thanks for your tremendous support to the Cricket Show. This is your host Ram, signing off today. Thank you.